Welcome to Paranormal Chronicles. Today we delve into the eerie and enigmatic world of Eastern State Penitentiary, nestled in the heart of Philadelphia's Fairmount neighborhood. This monumental castle-like structure, now in decay, stands as a testament to a chilling past and is rumored to be one of America's most haunted locations. Once a pioneering prison, infamous for its solitary confinement cells, Eastern State Penitentiary has witnessed a history of pain and despair. Even notorious criminals like Al Capone couldn't escape the eerie grip of its walls. Today, it attracts those daring enough to explore its haunted corridors. Join us as we uncover the mysteries and spine-chilling tales that shroud Eastern State Penitentiary, and is considered the most haunted site in Pennsylvania. Today, this massive historical structure is open for public tours and hosts a Halloween haunted house attraction. Is this old prison truly a paranormal hotspot? Fast facts. When it was built, Eastern State Penitentiary was one of the most expensive buildings in the United States. Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures conducted a paranormal investigation at the prison and captured disembodied voices, shadow figures, and other inexplicable occurrences. Notorious criminals like Al Capone and bank robber Willie Sutton served time at Eastern State Penitentiary. Is Eastern State Penitentiary haunted? Eastern State Penitentiary is on the bucket list for most paranormal investigation groups. Teams brave enough to search for evidence of paranormal entities rarely ever leave empty-handed. Sci-fi's Ghost Hunters revealed what appeared to be the apparition of a man walking through cell block 12. A crew from Travel Channel's Most Haunted recorded objects moving on their own. Investigators from the production claim to have communicated with multiple spirits, supernatural experiences of tour guides and guests. When the aging prison opened for tours, people couldn't stay away. It's located in the middle of Fairmount Street in Philadelphia and has become one of the most visited tourist destinations in Pennsylvania. Thousands of people explore the historic penitentiary every year, and several emerge with their own ghost stories. Visitors claim to have seen a man standing in a guard tower on the property. However, there is no way to physically reach the top of the tower today. The brick stairs have crumbled away years ago. Other employees and tourists hear whispering, giggling, and even weeping while exploring the property. When they investigate where the noises are coming from, they never find the source. The apparition of a mysterious woman is seen so often that employees have named her the Soap Lady. She sits in the last cell on the second floor, dressed in white. The second floor housed the women's cell block when the prison was operational. Al Capone, haunted at Eastern State Penitentiary, Chicago gangster. Al Capone spent 8 months locked up in Eastern State Penitentiary. Apparently, the spirits of the prison were powerful enough to terrify even the most vicious mob boss. Capone's criminal network ensured his accommodations at Eastern State Penitentiary were luxurious. His cell could have been mistaken for a cozy living room, complete with oil paintings and fine furniture. Although he was living like a king, an unseen force terrified him at night. The crime boss would let out blood-curdling screams in the darkness, begging for someone named Jimmy to leave him alone. Many believe Jimmy may have been the spirit of Jimmy Clark, one of the men killed by Capone's execution orders in the St. Valentines Day Massacre. Even after Capone was released from Eastern State Penitentiary, the entity continued to torment him. Out of desperation, Capone even hired a medium, but that didn't seem to work. Eventually, he lost his mind and ended up in a mental institution the final years of his life. In the harrowing confines of Eastern State Penitentiary, the Iron Gag was a brutal method of punishment. Imagine it's 1834, and prisoner Matthias Macumsey, unable to remain silent, communicates with another inmate. For this, he faces the grim consequence of the Iron Gag. Guards would fasten his hands behind him, placing a metal device over his tongue linked to his wrist shackles. Tragically, he was discovered deceased in his cell an hour later, having suffered severe injuries from the device that led to his bleeding to death. Another ominous punishment was the mad chair. In those times, Philadelphia's medical practitioners believed that restricting blood flow could cure mental ailments. This chair bound prisoners so tightly that they couldn't move a single muscle, left without nourishment for extended periods. This extreme immobilization often resulted in such severe circulatory damage that amputation became necessary. During the colder months, rule breakers faced the water bath. Guards would submerge an inmate's head in chilling water before suspending them on a wall overnight. Exposed to freezing temperatures, their skin would often frost over by dawn, a punishment many did not survive. As our journey through the haunting halls of Eastern State Penitentiary comes to a close, we're left to ponder the echoes of its past. This formidable structure, a silent witness to years of sorrow and solitude, continues to captivate and mystify. Whether these walls are truly home to restless spirits or simply hold the memories of a bygone era, one thing is certain. The Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a stark reminder of the complex history of crime and punishment. Thank you for joining us on Paranormal Chronicles. Until our next eerie adventure, keep exploring the unexplained.